We want someone who not only knows computers, but also delivers measurable results. Someone like you might shine brighter at another company.
I understand.
A massive system error? Where's the maintenance lead?
He resigned yesterday. Huh? Keiichi, are you patching the system again?
Yeah, if I leave it alone, it'll cause trouble later. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in system maintenance at Doki Doki Corps, which handles everything from parts manufacturing to delivery. The one next to me is Yui Todo, my junior colleague.
Looks like you're really grinding this morning.
Good morning, Yusuke. Do you need something from the systems department? This is Yusuke Muto, the second generation CEO of the company. He's a sharp CEO who boosted profits by 30% in just 1 year through cost cutting and strict manual enforcement.
Actually, Keiichi, upper management has raised concerns about how you work. We want someone who not only knows computers, but also delivers measurable results. Someone like you might shine brighter at another company.
What? But why would they let Keiichi go?
Keiichi, I know you're doing your best, but compared to the others, you're a bit slow. System management doesn't directly generate profit, so we want to focus on cost efficiency.
So they never understood my work at all. And maybe it's time to move on.
But...
It's okay, Yui.
Huh?
I understand. And just like that, the day of my resignation arrived.
Thank you so much for everything, Keiichi. Here, this is for you.
A bouquet? Wow, thanks. Take care of yourself, okay?
I really wish I could have worked with him more.
The next day.
A massive system error? Where's the maintenance lead?
He resigned yesterday.
Keiichi, how could things fall apart just because he's gone? There should be manuals for system management and troubleshooting, right?
Do you seriously not get it? Maybe that's why you could say Keiichi was just good with computers. Would you please try to understand what's really happening on the ground? Anyway, I'll assist with the response now, if you'll excuse me.
What is she trying to say? No, dealing with this mess takes priority right now. I need to figure out what to do.
1 week later.
Let me introduce your new team leader, Masato Shirasaki. He's been working under me for years. He's familiar with the system, and even fixed the error we had last week.
The error from last week was caused by a patch the former leader, Keiichi, had applied. Once we removed it, the issue stopped, so there's no doubt. To prevent similar errors in the future, I plan to follow Yusuke's guidance and prioritize the manuals.
I hope this will be okay.
1 month later.
Another massive system error? What is going on? Didn't we already delete the patch that caused the previous issue?
Yes, we did, but now new errors keep popping up for some reason. Even when we follow the manual, different errors continue to occur.
After checking the logs, it seems like the sensors are behaving oddly. I suspect the deleted patch might have been related to their behavior. It's been deleted, so we don't have the details. There should be a handover document that Keiichi left behind.
Wait, what?
A document? Wait a minute. I thought it would just confuse the team since it contained many non-standard procedures. So I consulted with Yusuke and decided to discard it.
Ah, right. I never imagined it would come to this. Is there any way to restore the deleted patch?
Impossible. Even if we tried to recover it, it's already been overwritten with other data. I think we'll have to ask Keiichi.
No. We can't rely on someone who already left the company, and it contains confidential data. Considering our last conversation with him, it would look bad if we asked him to come back now.
I'll handle it, so don't worry. Everything will be fine. Let's head to the site and deal with it directly. Yui, I need your help.
Sure.
Meanwhile.
Yo, Keiichi, thanks for the system fix yesterday.
Oh, you're from manufacturing. Takashi, right?
What's with the pause? You've been at Tokimeki System for a whole month and still don't remember my name?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just messing with you. You may be bad with names, but when it comes to systems, you're a total pro. Hard to believe Doki Doki Corps let someone like you go. We should be thanking Yusuke.
Back at Doki Doki, no one except Yui ever really acknowledged my work like this. I wonder how she's doing.
Lately, the constant errors have been slowing everything down. When do you think this will finally get fixed? Back when Keiichi was here, we never had these kinds of problems.
He really did everything he could for the site.
I'm better than some guy who couldn't even follow the manual. The manual says we're supposed to reboot in situations like this.
Wait, don't!
What's with this alarm? But now there are even more errors than before.
Yes, the manual does say to reboot. But if you don't shut down the connected machines first, they'll trigger errors too.
That's not written anywhere in the manual.
Not everything can be in the manual. If we tried, it'd be so massive you'd never find what you actually need. Anyway, how are you going to fix this mess?
If only Keiichi were here right now. All right.
Huh? A call from Yui. It's been a month. Why am I so nervous? Hello?
Keiichi, it's been a while. Do you have a minute?
Of course. What's going on?
Well, actually...
I see. I want to help, but I'm not with the company anymore.
Oh, it's okay.
Huh?
I just wanted someone to listen. Talking to you always gives me strength. Sorry I'm always relying on you. From now on, I'll try to handle things on my own.
Yui,
I have to get back. Thank you so much.
She hung up. Yui? What did she mean? Talking to me gives her strength? 1 month later.
It's been a whole month and the errors still haven't stopped. The production line keeps halting and we can't keep up with orders. The heat and inspection sensors are malfunctioning and we've been mass producing defective parts. Now we're even getting complaints because we delivered them. Things were never like this when Keiichi was around. What's going on?
But you're the one who said to follow the manual. I've just been doing exactly what you told me to.
Yusuke and Masato are seriously crashing. I can hear them all the way out in the hall.
Excuse me? I'm Kyoko Kuroki, representing Waku Waku Corps. There's an issue with the quality of the delivered parts, so I came to ask for an explanation. I was going to ask where Mr. Muto was, but it seems I don't need to.
Huh?
I understand the situation now. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, and I apologize for that.
Miss Kuroki?
So because an employee left, your systems are failing. Your production can't keep up, and you're shipping defective goods. How exactly do you plan to address this?
Well, what do we do? We don't have any plan in place. If only Masato had been more on top of things.
We're reviewing the manual thoroughly and will respond accordingly.
Isn't this entire situation happening because the manual isn't enough to handle it?
Things went smoothly in my last department when we followed the manual like Yusuke taught us. Why is it that everything falls apart in the systems department?
Allow me to respond on behalf of Yusuke and Masato. We are currently investigating the cause and discussing how to address it. Once we've finalized our plan, we'll provide a full explanation. We're doing everything we can to deliver products that meet your company's standards. So may we ask for a little more time?
I understand. I'll take this back to our board for discussion and follow up with you.
A few days later.
Keiichi, I heard about it. That new internal management system they launched. You're the one who built it, right?
Yeah, I did. Why? Something wrong?
Not at all. Everyone's saying it's way easier to work now that the systems can finally talk to each other. I'm grateful too, of course. You should be bragging about it, not keeping it a secret, you know.
As long as it helped people, it's good enough for me.
Man, that's such a waste. I know you're a good guy who doesn't like the spotlight. But at least let me treat you to a drink next time.
No, really, I just did my job.
And I really appreciate you for doing that. Anyway, I'll grab you a drink, okay?
You can't just decide that by yourself. But I guess it doesn't feel bad to be appreciated. Still, I feel like there's this hole in my chest that won't go away. I wonder how Yui's doing. We used to spend every day together. I always knew when something was up. I can't help but worry about her.
In the end, Waku Waku Corps turned us down. If it were Keiichi, he probably could have convinced them to stay. No, he probably wouldn't have let them get worried in the first place. Keiichi?
Hello?
What do I say? I just wanted to hear his voice, but now I've got nothing.
You sound down. Is everything okay?
Well, actually, that's what happened. But I can't let it get to me. I have to protect what you built, Keiichi.
You always try to shoulder everything by yourself. That's what worries me. When you first began doing things solo, you were really pushing yourself too, right?
Ah! You mean when I made my first big mistake? You told me to take it as a lesson and then followed up. That brings back memories. I wish I could. I just want to say that I really wish I could team up with him again. But if I say that, would he think I'm strange?
That's exactly why I've always cared about you.
Huh?
I want to check if she'd like to join us at Tokimeki System. But if I say it, maybe she won't look up to me the same way anymore. Thanks to you, I think I finally learned how to be someone others can count on. Well, good luck with everything.
Thank you so much. Looks like he only sees me as his younger colleague, huh? Well, it's obvious.
I couldn't say it. Hello, this is Keiichi. Huh? A message from Mr. Meggy. 3 days from now? Got it. 3 days later.
Thank you very much for taking the time to meet with us today.
No, thank you for coming all this way. So, what can we do for you?
Actually, we'd like to form a contract with Tokimeki System. No, specifically with you, Keiichi.
Huh? May I ask why you're telling me this? I mean, I'm just in charge of system maintenance, not sales.
Let me explain that part.
Mr. Meggy?
The truth is, we've been considering launching a new business around selling our systems. But with no track record, if we fail, it could really hurt us. Lately, Doki Doki Corp, our rival, has been gaining ground, and one wrong move could shake our whole operation. So, I brought the idea up with my friend Miss Kuroki here, and she offered to be our first client.
What? Why would you do that?
I actually visited Doki Doki Core the other day. Their product quality has dropped sharply, and I wanted to find out why. That's when I learned the cause was your departure, Keiichi. I found myself wondering, what kind of system could a person with that level of talent come up with?
You want to work with me just because of that?
In exchange for helping you build your track record, we've secured some benefits for our company as well.
If it's a system built by you, Keiichi, I know it'll be a success. Giving them parts at a better wholesale price than Doki Doki Core? That's nothing.
You think that highly of me? All I'm good at is working with computers. I'm terrible at talking to people, and at Doki Doki, they didn't even appreciate that much.
When you came in for the interview, you said your curiosity is what drives quality forward. I agree completely. Watching your work, I was convinced your curiosity would push you to pursue each client's ideal without ever giving up. I knew you'd create the best possible system.
Mr. Meggy, thank you very much. I'll give it everything I've got.
Yes, you'd better. Because word's spreading in the industry, companies are starting to say, let's switch to Tokimeki System where Keiichi's in charge of system maintenance. Even the former chairman of Doki Doki Core is taking it seriously. Apparently, he's told Yusuke that if he can't win back the contracts, he'll have to resign. So, they just might come begging you to return.
Wait, what?
Well, speak of the devil. Yusuke from Doki Doki showed up with his team and is making a scene, demanding to see you.
What?
Why aren't we in the meeting room?
We just walked in without an appointment, so obviously they're not going to give us a private room.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. So, you decided to pop in unexpectedly. May I ask what's going on?
Please, come back to our company.
We followed the manuals exactly, but nothing's working. We're really in trouble.
I tried to stop him, but I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. First, about things not going well even when you follow the manual. That's to be expected.
Huh?
System maintenance can be documented when it comes to basic procedures and standard handling, but it's practically impossible to solve every on-site issue strictly by the manual. Unexpected behavior can happen depending on equipment combinations, temperature, humidity, or if old and new machines are mixed, system integration doesn't always go smoothly. That kind of stuff is bound to happen.
Keiichi used to go directly to the site himself and make all the fine adjustments. Because of travel time, it might have seemed like he was slower than other employees, but he was doing necessary work.
What? No one ever told me that.
Because you never wanted to hear it, Yusuke.
To deal with problems beyond what the manual can cover, you need to build hypotheses on the spot and test them. And to do that, you have to see the actual site with your own eyes. Of course, the best case scenario is solving the issue before it becomes serious.
That's why Keiichi applied patches even for minor, seemingly harmless errors. He'd investigate the cause and prevent bigger issues before they happened.
Yeah, I never knew if my hypothesis was right until I tried the patch. It's all trial and error.
So, that's why the errors stopped when we deleted Keiichi's patch?
So it was a patch meant to prevent major problems. By deleting it and doing nothing, we let those problems happen.
Exactly.
Anyway, please come back, Keiichi. If you want, I'll give you a raise. I'll even reinstate you as leader.
No thank you. You never even tried to understand what I was doing. Mr. Meggy looked at me, believed in me, and trusted me with real work. I want to work for a company like that.
No way. But we still have Yui. And Masato too. If we've got the system team's top 2, we can still...
Actually, I'm quitting too.
What?
I wanted to protect what Keiichi worked so hard to defend. But with someone so irrational at the top, this company was bound to fall apart eventually. If someone as capable as Keiichi can be forced out, then I could be next at any time. Besides, I've done what I set out to do. I made sure you all finally understood how talented he is. Now I can leave with no regrets.
No. Then what's going to happen to my company?
It might not be your company for much longer, you know. If that's all, we'll have to ask you to leave.
No way.
After that, Yusuke was held accountable and forced to resign as CEO. He was sued for the massive financial damage he caused the company. Masato was also punished. His pay was cut. He was demoted. And transferred to a remote branch where he's now struggling.
I sold off everything I had, but it still wasn't enough to pay for the damages, so now I'm in debt. My family abandoned me too. Now I have no home, no money, and no job. How am I supposed to live like this?
I dreamed of a flashy lifestyle, and now I'm stuck in a place without even a convenience store. This is insane. I can't find another job either. Living like this for the rest of my life? No way.
Huh? Yui?
Starting today, I'll be working here at Tokimeki System. I really want you to keep teaching me so I can assist in protecting what you've always cared about. And one day, I want to be someone who can protect you too.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.